Have you ever wondered why banks and financial systems all over the world are so eager to push credit, even when they know people's incomes are unstable? The answer lies in a logic that is almost entirely counterintuitive. As long as liquidity moves fast enough, debt can simply vanish into thin air. Let's look at how this works through a simple story. Imagine an isolated island with 4 people: Oliver the fisherman, Sophia the tailor, Ethan the builder, and Mr. Millard the landlord. At the start, none of them have a single cent. One day, Sophia wants to buy fish from Oliver for $10. She has no cash, so she writes him an IOU note. Oliver takes the note and goes out to sea to catch the fish. Next, Oliver wants a warehouse, so he hires Ethan for $10. He also writes a note. That evening, Mr. Miller comes to collect $10 in rent from Ethan. Ethan has no cash, so he writes a note as well. Finally, Mr. Miller needs a suit from Sophia. He writes her a note for $10. Now, look at the books. The total debt on this island is $40. But look around. The island is now richer. It has a basket of fish, a new warehouse, and a brand new suit. But how does the debt go away? Well, imagine a tourist arrives. He wants to rent a room from Mr. Miller and leaves a $10 deposit. Miller immediately takes that $10 bill and pays. Sophia, tearing up his debt, Sophia pays Oliver. Oliver pays Ethan. And finally, Ethan pays Miller back. The $10 bill is right back in Miller's hand. Then, the tourist changes his mind. He takes his deposit back and leaves the island. A miracle has happened. All the debts have been cleared. The cash is gone too. But the fish, the suit, and the warehouse remain. This is the bedrock of modern economics. Debt drives production, and liquidity cancels the debt. Money is just the mover. It carries away the debt and leaves behind the assets. But here is the catch. Why does it often feel like our debts are growing while the money disappears? Sometimes the money falls asleep. We call this a liquidity trap. If Oliver receives that $10 but hoards it because he's afraid of the future, the entire chain breaks. The debts remain because the money stopped moving. Other times, the money leaks. If the islanders borrow $40 to build a pier, but someone secretly moves $10 of that capital to another island, you're left with a pier worth only $30 but a debt of $40. The wealth didn't grow as fast as the debt. In the big picture, the only way to wash away old debt is to inject new liquidity to bring in a new tourist. That is why global credit keeps expanding. The ultimate truth is this: money is not wealth. It is just a digital representation of trust. Real wealth is what you build with that credit. If your debt isn't transforming into skills or assets, you are just a pawn in the game of liquidity. In a debt-driven world, focus on the assets, not the digits. I'm Lenswide. Subscribe for more economic insights.